Hello, hi, it's Louise, your marketing specialist. I'm here live today on Monday, the 16th of July, with your Monday marketing update. I've got Percy with me, yay! So last week when I went live, I had loads of technical issues. So I also have my angry emoji face for when things get a bit stressful, but really hoping that everything turns out fine. So Percy, if you haven't met him before, he's my social media mascot. He's got gritted teeth. Because that's often how we find technology goes. So I have him for social media summer school, and this is how I feel people often feel when faced with technology. So he's always on hand to help us out. So you might notice I'm also wearing my summer inspired top today with the palm trees on. That's because I'm in summer school mode. Okay, so I can see that some people have joined us. So I'm live on Facebook today. Last week, I also went live on Instagram. And when I played the replay back, it was all really fuzzy. So I don't think my Wi-Fi connection can cope with multi-live streaming on multiple devices. So what I'm doing is I am recording on my phone, and hopefully I can upload to Instagram TV. So last week we talked about Instagram TV being new. If you were in my Instagram workshop a couple of weeks ago, we explored this. So that's going to be one of my missions, my new task of something new to do this week is to get to grips with Instagram TV, see if I can edit and upload a video to there. So cracking on with our Facebook Live Monday update. If you're joining us on the replay, let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're watching. Let me know what you're doing, what you're up to. If you're joining me live, please say hello, drop me an emoji. Give me a little thumbs up because I get to see them floating across the screen and it just makes me feel really warm and fuzzy inside. So great, I can see some people have joined. Brilliant. Hello, thanks for joining us. So what's new? Actually, before I launch into that, I wanted to share with you a little quote from my diary. Not like a personal quote of mine, but I thought this was really on point for something that I wanted to talk about. So build something you're passionate about. As an entrepreneur, you have to have the passion and drive to stay the course. So I just thought that was a nice bit of Monday inspirationalness for us. So there's loads going on that's new in a way. So I was thinking about this after the live last week, and I thought, actually, how much of this is actually new marketing information? Because a lot of it's more that they're new features to the platforms that we're using, or it's new technology, or it's moving kind of original concepts or traditional concepts into a digital platform. So on Monday, straight after the live, I sent out by email a copy of the video, and MailChimp have launched postcards. So I was like, oh, that's so exciting. Oh, I should have known about that. I could have done it live. I thought, right, I'll make a note. I'll mention that next week. Now, postcards aren't something new. So actually, postcard marketing has been around for many years. And I've come from a direct mail background, and postcards were often used as a bit of a teaser mailer to let people know to look out for something. That could be look out for something new in store, look out for the next mailer coming along. It can be a prompt to something on social or to an event. So interesting that MailChimp, with its digital presence, so it focuses on not just emails, but it's also got an advert platform for Facebook, and it's got a landing page feature, and it's now branching out into postcards. So I thought that was really interesting. I've got like 60 million notes because there seems to be, I don't know if there's just loads going on, or if it's that after I've decided to do this that I feel this need to catch up on recent things that I haven't yet talked about too. So what did I want to mention? So other things, so Facebook, there's always something new to talk about when it comes to Facebook. Facebook are doing a few interesting things in groups. So they've now launched a feature where you can set your Facebook group rules. So quite often these are done as a pinned post at the top of your group. You can do a post, you can record a video, and then you can pin it, and these can have all of your rules. So they've now launched a feature where actually in the app there's a section you can go to. I'll share a screenshot in the marketing lounge. So if you're not in my Facebook group, do a search for Your Marketing Lounge, and I'll pop some of the visuals in there, because you can't do an image. Oh wow, having problems with my words today, just what you need on a video. You can't post an image as a reply to a comment on a live video, so I'll pop that in the group. So they've also got some other stuff rolling out with groups. So one of them is that they're taking applications for people to become a secret member of a group, and I heard something about this being for journalists who want to take part in groups but not know that people know that they're a journalist. So I'm not 100% sure, and it seems to be causing a little bit of controversy, but that is something that they're testing and taking applications for. The other thing is that if you are a member of a closed group and you don't want people to see that you're in that group, then fear not, because with all the privacy stuff that we've got going on and the GDPR and everything, that's going to be removed. So when you go to join a new group, or you go to look at a closed group, you'll be able to see the admin and the moderator. You'll be able to see how many members there are, but you won't be able to see who is a member. So at the moment, if you go and look at a group, you can see who else is in there and if any of your friends are in there. So this is one of those things I can completely understand from a privacy point of view, but actually from a promoting your group point of view, it can be quite nice that people know that their friends are in that group if they're persuaded to join. So again, a bit of a Marmite topic there, really. Right, what else is going on? So last week we talked about transparency on ads. So now on a Facebook page, you can go and check out info and ads and see what adverts that page has got running. Now apparently Twitter launched the same feature on the same day. Haven't had a chance to check it out. I only heard this on a webinar last night, because yes, I'm a geek and that's what I do on a Sunday. So apparently you can do the same over there. So I'll check that out and I'll report back next week. We have got, apparently there are QR codes coming to LinkedIn so that you can send people a QR code to connect. So that could be really good for networking events. If you're a serial networker like me, that could be quite handy, rather than having to take a business card, come home and then start kind of searching for everybody on LinkedIn. There's going to be a QR code way to do things. Whilst we're on social media, let's keep going. Let's talk about YouTube. So recently, YouTube launched a premium service. So this is where you pay, I think it's about £10 a month to subscribe, and it means that you get ad-free videos. So at the moment, I'm getting ads at the beginning of a video, then quite often ads mid-roll, and then there's an advert at the end before you watch your next video, and it can get quite annoying. Also, a really nice premium feature is that, I can't remember the wording for it now, but when you're watching a video, you have to have that video on live on your screen, and if you turn your phone off or you want to move into a different app, the video stops. So with the premium feature, the video will keep playing in the background. I think that's actually what they call it, background play. So is that worth £10 a month for? Is that something that you would pay for? They're also introducing YouTube Music, so obviously to compete with iTunes there. And they're also looking at, so this isn't available yet, but they're looking at introducing premieres. And they say this is their take on stories. So Instagram stories are proving really, really popular. Facebook stories, less popular, but they're available too. And these were rolled out after Snapchat stories go really, really popular. So YouTube's take on stories to do these premieres, and it's about getting a bit of a community together so that it feels like you're in like a movie theatre, is what the post says, and it's to almost pre-launch and premiere another live show that you might be doing later, let's say in the week or in a few weeks time or something like that. So interesting to see more about that as they release more details. So why is this important? Because last week we talked about Instagram TV, and there are some rumblings that Instagram TV could take on YouTube, and it looks like YouTube are strengthening their position in this not video war, but video isn't going away. It's just storming ahead. And there were some great stats from Marketing Live last week. So there's 1 billion hours of video are watched on YouTube every day, 1 billion hours. It's just massive. And some research showed that 91% of smartphone users either buy or plan to buy after seeing a video ad. And there's been 150% growth in ad conversion rates. So video ads, are they the future? Is anybody doing a video ad? Have you had good results? How are you doing with video? Do you get quite stressed on video? I know some people freak out at the thought of a Facebook Live. So a lot of the YouTube have got YouTube Live, but they've also got the standard channel is more about professionally produced video and edited video. So how's everybody getting on with that? Are you dabbling in YouTube or not? Let me know. So this is my good vibes mug, so sending you Monday good vibes. This was actually my York Women Mean Business mug that I won. It was in the goodie bag for all the award winners. So wishing you Monday good vibes. Right, what else is new? Because there was other stuff. So last week, again, we talked a bit about the future of marketing and Albert, the AI robot, applying machine learning and creating smart campaigns. So this again is where I was thinking, oh, actually, this is new. This is new marketing. This is new marketing. But actually, it's not, because when I think back over my marketing career, one of the things that's, I can't even think of the words now because I'm so excited about insights and analytics, and I'm such a geek. I've got such an inner geek. And that was the foundation of looking at what's working, why is it working, how can we improve it. So we used to do kind of campaign post-mortem, so a bit of a critique and tweak to improve things. We would always be looking to review, evolve, improve, almost like get a better bang for our buck, what's working, what's not working. But of course, this is manual. So even when the data is collected, if we were using the e-commerce system, all the sales data would be collected and analysed, and pivot tables and all that good stuff. But what's coming is now applying that data and insight, but also the critique, tweak and evolve through machine learning. So there is a rise of smart campaigns. So last week we talked about Google AdWords being changed into Google Ads. Now there's also, Google have got what they're calling a marketing platform, within which it's got their smart ads, I've got my notes because I can't remember them all off the top of my head, display and video ads, it's got search ads, they've got analytics, they've got surveys, they've got a data studio, they've got loads of stuff going on there. And what they've got is coming soon is smart campaigns. So this is where it'll be similar to AdWords. They're saying it's going to be similar to AdWords Express, which I don't know if any of you have used. I've actually got a lady coming to see me this afternoon to move from AdWords Express into proper AdWords, because the functionality is much more limited. But I think that the idea is that for a small business without much time, then AdWords Express can get you up and running really quickly. Now the smart campaigns, again, is for that speed and to remove that manual element, because we know time is money and we don't have oodles of time, especially if you are the only person in your business doing everything. So this all takes on machine learning, and it will analyze your campaigns, and it will make improvements for you based on what the robots think, basically. So do we trust them, or do we think that there needs to be a level of human interaction? Again, let me know what you think there. Is any of this exciting, or are you just like, oh my god, that's just another thing that I now need to learn and get to grips with? Because I do sometimes think all of this can be overwhelming. So as excited as I am, so Google, while we're still on Google, see, I didn't do my notes in a proper order. So Google My Business. So hopefully you all know that you can now create posts. You've been able to create posts for quite a long time on Google My Business. And there's a call to action button. So you could book, you could buy, those other things. They've now introduced a call now button. So if you want to get more phone calls from Google, go into Google My Business, create a post, and use a call to action button that is call now. So cool. There's loads of other things that are coming that are being tested or are potentially being in other countries first. Instagram is going to be rolling out its shopping functionality, so you can tag products. So you need to have a Facebook shop set up with the product catalogue in, and there's a way of linking to that. So I think that's quite exciting. Oh, on Instagram stories, there's also a new question sticker. So I actually saw this on somebody else's, and there was a little question and you could type an answer and it got submitted to them. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. How do you do this? How do you do this? And I screenshotted it to figure it out. And then this webinar that I was listening to last night, oh, ta-da, they just tell you questions, it's a new sticker, and this is how it works. So go into Instagram stories where you press on the little smiley face that gives you the hashtags and the location, etc. There's now one called stories. I'm going to go on and do one after this live. Let me know what your biggest marketing frustration is today. That's going to be my question. Let me know. Okay. So what else have I been up to? So last week I was on a Twitter chat. So Monday night is Janet Murray's, used to be PR hour, and it's now content hour. So on Twitter, search for hashtag content hour. And last week we were talking about sales funnels, and sales funnels can be quite overwhelming, and we get a bit freaked out about having them and having to create them and them being this kind of massive monster thing. And we've got ClickFunnels and lead pages and all of this expensive technology to help us do sales funnels. And I had a light bulb moment in the chat when I think it was Jessica Lorimer, she's a sales coach. She said, if you've made a sale, you've got a sales funnel. And it's about looking at how did that sale come to be, and can we unpick it and kind of reverse engineer it to see how did that sale happen, what touch points did that person have, and then you can create that into your sales funnel. So if you've got 5 or 10 customers, you can see typically where are the touch points, what happened, are they the same, are they different, and see there. So I know some people will still be kind of tuning out sales funnel. So I am thinking about doing some live training on sales funnels, what one is, what we mean, just some basic stuff on sales funnels. So hit me up if you think that's interesting. So drop me a like or a heart or something to let me know that you might be interested in something like that. So especially if sales funnels scare you. Right. So last week I also, oh no, I don't want to end this live video. I must have touched something. Oh, panic stations. So last week, after the live video and after the football, I launched my new coaching and mentoring packages. So for a while, I've been on the fence about calling myself a coach. It means different things to different people, and I was a little bit uncomfortable about this, and I've really put myself out there. So I've stepped out of my comfort zone, which is, as we know, often where the magic happens. So I am offering coaching packages from £45 a month, but one of the best ways that we can work together is on a coaching intensive or an extended coaching package, which we would work over 6 weeks or 6 months. And it's about helping you find the next right thing to do in your business. So today, look at all the things that we've talked about and how tempting is it to go off and focus on one of those things. So, you know, you might run off and start doing Instagram stories when you've got no following, and actually you need to build your following up. Or you might go and do that Google My Business post, but you might be better off doing something else with that time. So that's part of what the coaching is about. So if that's of interest to you, you can schedule a call with me. I'm doing marketing triage calls to help you find the next right thing to do in your business. You can schedule a call at marketingtriagecall.as.me. Now I do have, if I can do it, I've got a spreadsheet of links that I can hopefully put in as I'm talking on the video. Let's see if that works. Yay! There we go, cool. So the other thing that I was going to say was, if you would like to be notified, so this is going to continue every Monday, live at noon. Oh, unless you think it's really terrible, let me know if you think it's really terrible. This will continue. If you would like to subscribe, I'm looking at setting up a chatbot to notify people when I'm live. I've got one set up for something else and I need to change it. And again, going on that, what's the best thing for me to do with my time? It wasn't to be faffing around with a chatbot this morning. So we don't have that. But what we do have is you can sign up on the email list and choose your email preferences. So you can get notified about Facebook Lives, you can get sent the replay of the video so that you don't miss it every week. You can sign up for news and events, you can sign up for workshops. So they're all separate email preferences. So you can just sign up for the thing that interests you most. Or sign up for everything if you just love me and everything that I do. That's also an option, just tick every box. So what have I got going on this week? Feels like another busy week. So my call availability, like I said, is available on the marketing triage call. I've also got some availability for marketing surgeries on, I've got a small window on Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday morning. So if you urgently need an SOS surgery for some marketing support, get in touch, let me know, let me see if I can help you. So, I've got a good day today. This evening, I'm going to a seasonal meridian workshop. It's with Claire Cutler-Casey from the Happy Healing Hut. Claire is a kinesiology wizard, magician. She does some really fascinating stuff, and every month she talks about what's going on seasonally, and she picks the relevant meridian, and we talk about foods to eat, essential oils that are useful. She does little exercises with us, gets us moving a little bit, not like a workout or anything, you know, don't worry, but just little things that you can do and little tips that you can use. Like I say, throughout the day, Claire will often say you can do this in the supermarket queue, and it's just little things that you can do. So there's always a great takeaway, and she's hilarious. So if that's your bag, again, if you want a link to it, let me know and I'll share the link with you. Tomorrow evening is Yorkshire Leading Ladies networking. We're going out to 3 Hagswood, which is in Escrick, and the lady's going to be talking to us about volunteering. It sounds like she's got a fantastically busy life with a full-time job, volunteering and looking after a partner who was injured in a car crash. So she's going to be one phenomenal woman. Not that we're not all phenomenal women doing whatever it is that we need to do in our lives, but I think this could be a really interesting talk. So if anybody wants to join us, head over to Yorkshire Leading Ladies Facebook group. The links for the tickets are in there. The more the merrier, and I've heard that there'll be glasses of Prosecco. So come and have a glass of Prosecco outside in the sunshine in the meadow. Sold. So it would be great if you could join me. What else have I got going on? So Wednesday, I'm not sure if the wedding guide networking at Wareham Percy is still on. So my Percy was looking forward to exploring there. But with Tim passing away, I'm not quite sure if that networking is still going ahead. If you want to know where else I'm networking, head over to the blog. I've got a post on where I'm networking in July for what's going off next week. There's a few things on. It's been a bit of a quieter month for me networking. What else is going on? So, of course, there's networking every Wednesday morning, 10 till 12 at the Natural Entrepreneurs Workspace. It'd be awesome to see you there, unless you need a marketing surgery. So this is where I'm going to be flexible there. Then Thursday is Facebook ads workshop. So you might have seen my post this morning with the squawking seagull. So if you are flying around in circles like a demented seagull when it comes to Facebook ads, get in touch, come and book on the workshop, and I will walk you through. So if you join my Facebook Live on Friday, we explored the difference between a Facebook boost and a Facebook ad. And actually I need to do an update, because I said there's a time and place for doing a boost, and that is when you're out and about on your phone, you don't have access to your laptop, and you've got a post that's performing really well and you want to give it a boost, and just boost it in the newsfeed, get more eyeballs on it, show more people. And then that same day, so on Friday, Facebook launched in their ads app. So they've got an adverts manager app for phones, where you can only see the results. So you can see your ad results, your ad spend, and how many people have watched a video or clicked through, etc. And now you can create an ad in the app. So actually that potentially negates the requirement for boosting. So I haven't had a huge play with it, because I saw it on Saturday and freaked out, because I was like, oh my God, I've told everybody wrong. But it looks like that is brand new, rolled out on Friday, that you can now create Facebook ads in the ad app on your phone. So actually we'll have a look at that on Thursday. So if you come into the workshop on Thursday, we'll have a look at that. If you've got a question, hit me up with it. For Facebook ads, we'll be doing saved audiences, custom audiences, what makes a good ad creative, setting your budget, choosing the right objective, all that jazz. I've got a special offer on, so these workshops are £45 each. There's a morning session and an afternoon session, and if you want to book on both, it's £70. You do need to contact me directly so that I can send you an invoice and you can pay by a bank transfer. I don't have this set up on the website. This is a special offer for anybody who's heard me talk about it. So if you've been on any of my lives, if you've met me networking, if we've had a chat, any of those things, that's how you can get the discount. If you want more information about exactly what's covered in the workshop, I'm just popping the link in the comments now. So you can head over to Summer School and check out the details of the workshop. So the week after is Messenger Bots workshop as well. So some people have said it's a bit too last minute to come on this Thursday. So just letting you know that next Thursday is Facebook Messenger Bots. In particular, we'll be looking at ManyChat. So this is enabling people to sign up to receive Facebook messages from you. The theory being that people don't open emails, but they do open Messenger. Now I'll caveat that, because I do often open Messenger, but just to get rid of the message, to stop my phone flashing at me with that. So sometimes I don't think a fake open is as good as a real open. I just do like to give it a reality spin there. Right. Oh, on Friday I'm meeting a new potential client as well. That's very exciting, and I can't say any more than that, unfortunately. But I'm very excited about that. So have I covered everything that I wanted to cover in today's marketing update? I hope that this has been enjoyable. The other thing that I started was an Instagram story, and it's called Ungrammable. Basically, I have been holding back putting myself on camera because I just thought my life was too boring. So I've set up an Ungrammable story. So go on over to Instagram. I'm at your_marketing_specialist. You can follow my story there with all of my beautifully crafted Ungrammable posts. I'm also doing a Where's Percy, so if you miss him, you can see where he's been. We're tracking his journey on the Where's Percy story too. So I think that's me. It's 12:30, so that's awesome, because that was how long I said I would be online for. I can see that we've lost some people, so I'm hoping that you're going to catch up on the replay, and that this hasn't been terrible. Yeah, you always doubt yourself, don't you? Right, so I'm off to enjoy the rest of my day. Google Ads coming up, and then Seasonal Meridian workshop. Hopefully trying to get bridesmaid shoes purchased in between there as well. So thank you so much for joining me. If you've got any questions, tag me in the comments so that I get notified. So tag me, Louise Mason, if you can, especially if you're friends with me. I hope that this has been useful, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for joining me.